Oi, technology will destroy us, but it will never surpass us. It will surpass us in some aspects, like the calculator can calculate faster than you can. And there's some humans that can calculate faster than the calculator, but that's just a minute, not even a minute. Think of the smallest number you can think of, number of people. I cannot calculate faster than a computer. These AIs now, they're going to the point where the movie Her in high school, when I was in high school, which is less than 10 years ago, was fiction. I love the movie Her. I even sampled it before for like some music thing. I love that movie so much, bro. And we thought it was like fiction. But then there are AIs that can speak at the same cadence of a human being with the same emotions, everything, everything. Somehow in the future, they might even be able to copy like my face and my tone of voice to the point where you cannot tell the difference. But technology will never surpass us or will never surpass me. You can create an AI version, a replica of anybody, of you, of me, say the same things we're saying, move the same way, and it would learn it. But there's one thing the technology will never be good at more than you. Technology will get faster. Okay, I will give you the answer in which way technology will never surpass us. Technology will get everything faster. The internet, the transports we use, will go from like those trains that made American famous to like bullet trains in Japan or some shit. The trains that will go and take you to places in minutes. And we'll even get to a point where we can create perfect children for parents that are a bit deranged and want to take control of their children and design them. And then we'll give those designs, just like we have given the designs of every technological social media apps that we've created, over to the state. In China, it's much more obvious, that the state does own a lot of the technology that is produced. In the West, including Australia, America, it's sort of like a hush hush that these technologies exist. One of the most impressive technologies I've seen in a long time was Pegasus, and the Israelis created that Pegasus, which is like a spying system software, and it's usually utilized by Saudi Arabia because they just have the money to, I don't know, finance or to be able to buy something of that magnitude. Technology for me, I'm happy. I had an iPhone 7. I've never had an iPhone 8. I don't even know what an iPhone 10 looks like. 12, 11 to 14, whatever we're at now, 15, I don't know what they look like and I have no interest in whatsoever. This is my actual phone. This is my actual phone that I use day to day. Okay? It's working. I use it for calling, I use it for whatever. Then I have another phone which I use and it's more like an Android. And put that this actually has a hotspot and data in it. It's crazy. It's like a smart dumb phone, but it's limited in its use, and that's what I want. And then I'll use the hotspot from this little phone into another smartphone when I need it. So if I need to use maps, I can still use this phone. Believe it or not, this is Aspire. It's an Australian invention. It's a pretty good phone. The reason I don't want like a smartphone or an iPhone is not because I'm a good person and I care about the environment or those kids in the Congo that makes or that go digging for a kobo. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Or the child labor that produce these iPhones. I don't care about none of them. I just don't want things to go too fast for me. I was watching Mr. V's video once and I got actual not social anxiety. I got an anxiety attack because I'm used to watching things at a very slow pace. I'm used to watching slow documentaries that go on for hours, or audiobooks that you just lay there and just listen to them staring at the ceiling. And then the first time my little brother showed me a Mr. V's video, I threw me back and I couldn't breathe because everything is just moving so fast. Boom, 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 text on screen. I'm just thinking to myself, bro, how can anybody watch this? I couldn't get it, bro, because I like things at a slow pace. Everything was to me at that point so fast. But I lived an entire year without a phone. How many people do you know in your life actually lived an entire year without a phone? Granted, I had a few privileges where I actually uh, did not need a phone for work or some shit like that. So I this is my own social experiment. I just one day walked to the beach and threw my phone in the river, bro. I walked away. I didn't get one for like an entire year. If I needed to call people, I had like their names on piece of paper, and I'll use payphones. In Australia, they're free. Payphones are for no, well, they're no longer called payphones, but you know they're called public phones now or whatever. Telstra made them free. You can just call anybody from a payphone for free. You used to put coins in there. Bro, we're making everything faster. These kids nowadays, they gotta watch a video, right? And then there's another video at the bottom. So split the video screen in two. There's one here, the actual video that the content creator made, and something to distract them at the bottom here. Why? Because their minds, their retention to information is poor. And we're literally creating this for these kids. So not only like, am I saying that technology will destroy us, as sort of like scaring people and trying to be, what's the word here, blowing these things out of proportion. No, I'm actually being serious. Seeing in some of my siblings and some of my friends' kids, this level of comprehension and the level of patience some of these kids have, I don't blame them. It's because we're giving them TikTok, we're giving them iPads and leaving them there, and the kid is just watching fast videos. Within 1 hour, this kid probably watched like 1,000 short clips, and that's not even an exaggeration, maybe more. So much that they don't even remember or comprehend or even digest what information they're taking, what they are watching, creating a generation of brain rot children. And on top of that, bro, we're creating technology such as the AI, and we don't even understand it or even how we're going to control it. We're creating a problem to know that we don't have a solution, and we're just going to wing the solution later when the problems arrive. But I say no. Creating the AI without thought is the problem to begin with. There is no solution. So am I against AI? No, bro. No. But when something is creating something that it can't, we don't understand each other, bro. We don't understand the human animal, and we're going to create something else on top of that to assist us. That thing is not going to assist us. We will end up creating something much more intelligent than us. Then it will understand us, and we don't even understand it. And then we'll have to catch up trying to understand it. What this thing I'm telling you is technology. I always say to anyone that will listen, we are just like the computers. A human animal is just like the computer. So this computer is creating another computer that will outsmart that computer. Similarly to when parents give birth to kids and the kids become smarter than them. Then what happened? There's this conflict. The parent who has been surpassed in levels of intelligence by the child is having conflict with the creation he created, but he doesn't understand it. Now that's just on a smaller scale. Think of creating a technology, right, without any of these human feelings, and it's a much more smarter than you. What happens then? The technology will have no respect for you. You will just be like a feeble human being, and it can be able to predict you. So if we say, oh, let's just pull the plug now, and the AI or the technology, whatever, is a lot smarter than us, it'll be able to calculate your next move and make a move before you do. That's what I mean by the technology. It will destroy us. It will destroy us in that human beings, we don't understand things. We just sort of do them just because it's in our power to do it. So we are intelligent in the fact that we're able to create these technologies, but we're not wise to know that some of us who use old technology are just trying to say, bro, slow down. Technology isn't bad, but let's just slow down, fam. Slow down, brother. Take it easy. You don't need to get somewhere very fast. The only thing we're accelerating is our death. We're not accelerating the future. We're not accelerating the technology to assist us or to help us. We are not concerned with the hungry man or the homeless man or the starving child somewhere in the world or some injustice. We are a narcissistic society that wants to prove that we're gods. And the best way to do it is to create these technologies, these devices at a rapid scale. Some are eerily much smarter than us. You know, today is the 12th of July, 2024. The Australian Defence Force, ADF, and ASIO, Australian Security something, I forgot what the ASIO stands for, but they're like our FBI, your Federal Bureau of Investigation. They found two couples. I saw a documentary of how there were Russian people that used to go to the United States and they'll blend in, and there's even movies made about this. And they'll fit into their society and they'll act like normal citizens and they'll even attain citizenships, still pledging allegiance to their original countries, bro. Why? This is all to spy on what technology the other country is making, so they can be ahead of that country and compete with them. And they infiltrate whichever. So in this case, our Australian, our Australian Defence Force got infiltrated, and the ATF is coming out. What is it? Australian Federal, bro? I don't care about none of these government agencies. The point is, Russia infiltrated Australia to be able to compete with it and get ahead to see what technologies we are making, and they sent people over here to act like us Aussies, believe everything we do like Aussies, interact with us like they are Aussie fellow, all of this, so just so they can have technology that's a bit faster and is technologies that are competitive with the world. This is why the spies exist, bro. They're not here to learn that we call shrimps prawns and not shrimps. Put the shrimps on the barbie. Nobody fucking said that's over here. You think they're gonna send people to come investigate whether we say shrimp or prawns? We say prawns, not shrimps. You think they're sending people over here to enjoy bunning snacks or yell "oi" from the from the pit of their stomach? They're sending people here, bro, to compete and find out what secrets the governments are using or what technologies the governments are using that they don't know about, so they can go on and create and perfect their technologies or make it faster or bigger or strong, whatever. Everyone's competing on a technological level. I even go as far as to say George Orwell was stupid. Aldous Huxley had the right idea. Aldous Huxley, Brave New World. This is the Brave New World, bro. It's not fictional anymore. People focus on movies like Idiotocracy. We're not in Idiotocracy yet, but this is a Brave New World. Technology is what matters. Some little kid in his room, right? If some of these countries were smart, I would hire, let's say I am Vladimir Putin. I will track Russia to find the smartest hackers, the smartest kids, a team of hackers, create a gang of hackers, and just take down systems around the world. And then the other countries will come back with their hackers. You don't need soldiers anymore, bro. You don't need soldiers anymore. Every country wants to assert themselves into the world, assert their dominance, and have a say. And in order for this to be possible, for countries to have a say, it will no longer be the American and China having more soldiers or more army power or whatever it's called, arsenal, more nuclear weapon. It would be about which country is smart, technology wise, and which country, right, can hack systems and bring them down. Whichever country that can do that in the future or in a couple of years or even now, that country will hold more power than everyone. That I don't even understand how India is not in the conversation of world superpowers. These guys have so many people that work in technologies and with computers. India should have a team of hackers that could just threaten to take down the United States if the United States doesn't cooperate with whatever political interest that they have. Is just my advice to Modi, whatever Prime Minister Modi. Brother, you don't need an army, bro, to compete with the United States. Get some of these smart Indian hackers, bro, to take down the United States. If Biden doesn't, comply with you or cooperate, just threaten to take down his systems. And then the United States is going to threaten to take down your systems. And then just have these nerds in their room fighting over the computer. Missile sent. No, counter intercept. Just a war of bots on bots. Even the music is just bots listening to bots, making bot music. Videos are bots watching bots videos made by bots. And when I say bot, don't think I forgot about us. We are bots too, man. I am a bot, you're a bot. Agents of the Matrix. Unite. Goodbye.